My 27 female, ex 29 male threw a 6-year relationship down the drain. I don't know where to go from here. A 6-year relationship down the drain. My 27 female, ex 29 male had weight loss surgery a little over a year ago, and now after losing over 100 pounds, out of nowhere said he needed some time to see if he still wanted our relationship. That was on our anniversary in November. I spent Thanksgiving by myself, and on Christmas Day, he gave me a card with a typed letter saying he couldn't do this anymore but still wants to be friends. I'm shocked and hurt. We have an apartment, phone lines, and pets together. We were saving to buy a house out of state to be closer to his family. Now, all those plans mean nothing. He keeps in contact with me daily through text and even checks in when I don't respond. A few days before he dumped me, he texted me a TikTok, and when I opened it in the app, another person's username and picture popped up saying they sent me the TikTok video. I clicked on the profile and saw it was a woman's soft corn account on TikTok. I asked him if he knew anybody by that name, and he lied and said no. Eventually, it came out that this was his friend he was helping build a social media following. He is a truck driver. He had several comments under her video saying how beautiful she is. I recently found out that the same friend posted my ex on a date with her on her Instagram with heart emojis. The post was from a week after he dumped me. My heart is shattered. I really can't understand how he could jump to another woman in a week after being with me for 6 years. I can't understand why he kept in contact with me while seeing someone else. To put the cherry on top, he took off work to come into my town for my birthday this weekend. I never asked or implied I wanted him to. Now he's saying he needs to explain it to me in person because I just don't understand him. What's there to understand? What's there to further explain? I found nude pictures of myself, 30 female, and female friends on my fiancé's 28 male computer. I have been with my fiancé for almost 4 years now. We have lived together for 2 years and just signed a lease after moving to a new city a few months ago. This happened an hour ago, and I finally calmed down enough to write this. When using my fiancé's computer today to download a PDF, I saw the most recent folder had my name, so I saved it there thinking it was a specific folder for me. Nope. When I go to get my PDF, I see a folder full of naked pictures of myself. Thinking the worst, I go up one folder to see 10 other women's names listed. Yes, all full of nudes. Some are his exes, some are his female friends I didn't know he had any sexual relationships with, and other are women I don't even know. I don't even know what to think at this point. I have no idea how to confront him about this. We've had a healthy relationship and I trust him completely, maybe less now. But we are always open about everything. We have had a healthy sex life as far as I know and haven't had any trust issues previously. I am unsure when these images were saved. Were they sent while we were dating? I have no idea, and I don't really know computers well enough to know when they were saved. I don't even know if these other women are aware there are folders of them naked on his computer. I am not a averse, and he even has a normal folder that I don't have any issues with. The fact he has exes and friends saved is what's killing me. I have to confront him about this, and I have no idea how. I feel like this isn't normal to have friends and old exes' nudes saved in a neat little folder. Please help. How do I confront him and have a helpful conversation about this without screaming and crying? I just found out that the guy my ex-wife has been dating for 2 years is a registered sex offender. So yeah, this week has been a roller coaster. Last Friday morning, my wife was Googling the boyfriend for one reason or another, most likely related to upcoming court dates. First thing we found after Googling him was that he had a DUI and a revoked license. Well, that's not good, but then the next thing she showed me. There he was in the National Database of Registered Sex Offenders. The incident happened over 20 years ago, which would put him around 18 years old. He had sexually attacked a child under 12. Holy that's up, right? Holy I've been sending my kids over there for over 2 years and I had no clue. This launched a CPS investigation at the school. My children are 12, 9, and 7. I would never have sent them there if I knew this dude liked children. Me and my wife are so goddamn mad. We have been dealing with my ex-wife's bullshit for 2 years and she never once told me she knew he was a kid fucker. How do I know she knew? Because in my mind, if CPS calls you and tells you the man you're dating is a registered sex offender, then you would fly off the handlebars. Jump into survival instinct mode. Nope, not her. She will not admit she knew, lies to me that he never lived there. I have so much text proof. Just lies, lies, lies. Well, thankfully, when I took her to court last time, I was awarded full custody because she was, get this, arrested 10 minutes after work with weed. ecstasy and meth in her purse, on her way to pick up the kids. This woman has done no good for anybody. Best thing she did was lay there and get pregnant so I can have my children. I have revoked all visitation and she has to get caught up in the $9,000 in overdue child support before I even entertained the idea of a supervised visit. I just needed to rant. I'm even leaving stuff out because it's not a soap opera, it's a rant.
Am I the asshole for not quitting my job at the strip club? I, 25 female, was recently fired from my assistant managing position at a spa. Long story short, I was fired by one of the district managers, all because I was doing what my manager instructed me to do. I can write another story about that if you want. Given that this was out of the blue and I have rent and other bills due, I needed a job ASAP. My roommate, 26 female, does bottle service / cocktail waitressing at a strip club. Given that this was a quick and easy way to get back on my feet, I called her, asking if there was a serving position available. Thankfully, I was hired right away and just started my first day a couple of weeks ago. I'm not a stripper. I just wear a corset, booty shorts, and black boots while serving drinks. It's good money, and I'm really liking my job so far. I even have the opportunity to make more than I was making at the spa. I also liked the idea of working nights so I can go back to school in the daytime. My cousin, 29 female, is not too fond of my decision. When I told her about my new job, she just told me to, quote, be careful. For context, my cousin and I grew up really close. Neither of us have sisters, so we agreed to be aunts to each other's kids. I don't have kids yet, but she has 2 daughters, a 3-year-old and a 5-month-old. I love them both to death. Flash forward to yesterday. My cousin texted me asking how my parents thought about me working at the strip club. I told her that I haven't told them yet, and I'm more nervous about telling them I got fired, so they still think I work at the spa. She then sent me a long paragraph saying that I need to, quote, find another job and that I won't, quote, find a forever man in this industry. She also said, quote, this isn't you. I was very confused, but she assured me that it was coming from a place of love and actually giving a shit. I told her that I appreciated it and that I didn't plan on working at the strip club forever. I also told her that I was glad she cared. That wasn't cutting it for her though, so she said there's other ways to make money and stop selling yourself short. I reminded her that I was in a position where I lost my job out of nowhere and that I have bills to pay. I also assured her that I wouldn't date any of the guys I meet at the strip club. Then she says, wish you the best of luck. I pray that you find what's best for you soon. I knew she came from a place of love and I didn't want to argue. So I said, appreciate it, dude. I love you. All she did was like that last message I sent. I just shrugged it off and went about my day. A few hours go by and she sends me another message. This time, it didn't make me feel loved. She said, quote, just know I am more aware of what I put my girls around, and I don't want that lifestyle around my girls. Obviously, they can make their own decisions one day, but if I do my job right, they won't go into that world. I hate that you decided this for yourself, but that is your choice. Just like it is my choice to not let any of that near my girls. I was shocked. I then told her that my work life is not my personal life and that she and my nieces are in my personal life. I then told her that it hurt when she said any of that. I also said that at the end of the day, I need her to support me. I reassured her that I would not bring my work life to my nieces. She then told me that she appreciates my thought process, but it doesn't work that way. She sent a really long paragraph, so I'll try to keep it short. She texted, I think you not only deserve better, but you have the knowledge of doing better. Again, I would tell my girls the same thing if they ended up where you are. I know the industry. I had no knowledge of her ever working in the industry. She then said, quote, I've made my own mistakes and I don't want any of that near my babies. She then goes on to say that it's nothing personal to me, just my choices, and that it's not okay to subject her girls into that. I was hurt at this point. I couldn't tell if she was coming out of love or just being straight up judgmental. She then goes on saying that I need to find another way to make money. It also got really confusing because she then referred to me as a badass bitch. At the end of the paragraph, she confirmed that she cannot support me with this choice I've made. It sucks because she's the closest cousin to me, and I have a lot of cousins, let alone she is the only family member who knows where I work. So it's upsetting that she's not in my corner, or at least doesn't make me feel that way. I have so many friends and former coworkers at the spa that are in my corner and are proud of me for making a fast decision to support myself. I don't think my cousin knows that there are servers and strippers at the club who have kids who are busting their asses to help put food on the table and pay for tuition so that they can provide a better life for their kids and themselves. I love my cousin and my nieces. I would never subject my nieces to my job. It hurts that she won't let me see them at all because of what I'm doing to support myself. I love kids. So for someone to tell me that they don't even want their kids around me sucks. I asked my cousin if we could have this conversation in person and she agreed. We haven't picked a day or time to meet up, but I'll keep you updated if you like. As badly badly as I want to continue being an aunt to the girls and stay close with my cousin, I don't plan on quitting my job anytime soon. It's good money, and I find it easier to save money with it so I can have a better future and not live paycheck to paycheck.
I found nude pictures of myself, 30 female, and female friends on my fiancé's 28 male computer. I have been with my fiancé for almost 4 years now. We have lived together for 2 years and just signed a lease after moving to a new city a few months ago. This happened an hour ago and I finally calmed down enough to write this. When using my fiancé's computer today to download a PDF, I saw the most recent folder had my name, so I saved it there thinking it was a specific folder for me. Nope. When I go to get my PDF, I see a folder full of naked pictures of myself. Thinking the worst, I go up one folder to see 10 other women's names listed. Yes, all full of nudes. Some are his exes, some are his female friends I didn't know he had any sexual relationships with, and other are women I don't even know. I don't even know what to think at this point. I have no idea how to confront him about this. We've had a healthy relationship and I trust him completely, maybe less now. But we are always open about everything. We have had a healthy sex life as far as I know and haven't had any trust issues previously. I am unsure when these images were saved. Were they sent when we were dating? I have no idea and I don't really know computers well enough to know when they were saved. I don't even know if these other women are aware there are folders of them naked on his computer. I am not a averse, and he even has a normal folder that I don't have any issues with. The fact he has exes and friends saved is what's killing me. I have to confront him about this and I have no idea how. I feel like this isn't normal to have friends and old exes' nudes saved in a neat little folder. Please help. How do I confront him and have a helpful conversation about this without screaming and crying? The nudes of myself were all sent by me, but there were some of me sleeping.